Yes.
Did you ever find out your contact person and how they know everything?
It was one of Skip's sons. That's all I know. It was one of his sons at text.
So you didn't call back up and find out who it was and how they know? But again, because we want to know how they know. I don't know.
Well, I felt if you are questioning me, then you call.
No, I wouldn't know who you called.
All you do is call the office.
You called somebody and spoke to somebody.
Yes.
I'm not going to go fishing around to try to verify what you said. I wanted you to, you know who you talked to.
But Brad,
Yes.
would you believe me if I'd already
If you
told
had the
you?
person that could, and they had documentation, that'd be great. We'd like to have the documentation.
There is no documentation either way.
So you're saying that there is, so where is it? That's
Okay,
just like you asked for
I'll talk
documentation.
about it.
Do you have documentation on your septic tank?
Yeah, I had a new drain field
That's
put
fine.
in,
That's fine.
I've had it
So-
pumped. Sure, yeah, I've got
Okay.
documentation.
Yeah, for your drain field
Right.
and your septic.
Right.
Perfect. We're not asking about yours.
No, I just asked her if she had it for her, so,
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
but
Sure, so the pool would have documentation.
no.
Why?
Don't you have?
You pay
did
for
you
it.
have to have a new drain field? It's been 60, 70 years old.
Okay, but that doesn't get used like your home does.
Yeah, and drain, and that soil
Well,
is
that's the
awesome
point I'm
soil.
gonna make.
All of our soils are awesome. And so.
I still
it
got-
doesn't get utilized very much, but.
At my house, I still got the original septic tank and I don't have a
And I would have, but I had a crappy
60.
tree.
And mine was 60 years old and we just replaced it.
Is that right?
That's
That's good.
twice. The next, we'll do the next 6 checks.
And I promise you, you use yours more than the pool gets used.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, that's
Do the
what
next,
I've
sign
got
the next
stuff
6.
here.
Sign
Why?
the next
About
6 checks. And then it'll be for you.
I
Or
don't know.
no, Oh, that's true. And besides, I already got one for you.
How are
So
you?
do
Well, you
five.
get it pumped. You get it pumped.
Do 5.
Yeah, we're happy to get it pumped.
Out to you,
Well,
and I
only
just
if
have
there's
another-
indications that you need to. There's never been backups or anything.
Okay, the way she made that
You've
up.
never had backup?
from 1 month.
No, not my house.
Oh, we don't see him in
Yeah,
between?
we replaced ours in the
Oh.
drain field
The point
twice.
is,
Yeah.
But we've never had an issue at the pool that indicated it was a septic problem. And
well, 200,000 gallons of water went through that.
no, that doesn't go through the septic.
Where's it go?
Where's it go?
It
You know-
couldn't go through the septic. We would
It
have
all depends
problems.
on what you're talking about, this.
That's what we paid
number of
for. We
gallons.
paid
That's what
that.
we paid for.
We
For
paid for
when?
that money.
For when?
From, not the 1,500, if it was the 1,500, it'd be 400,000 gallons, that's why I wanted the water
What are you-
bills.
What are you talking about? What during, over a year's time?
Over a year,
What?
the last year, I
Okay.
said, the last
Do you
year.
realize most of our water goes to fill up the pool because of evaporation?
It's still,
Still what?
we water twice a week, when we're allowed to, we water twice a week. And my bill, I've only used 80,000 gallons.
Okay.
And this is, we're talking
But if it's
200,000.
not going through the septic, that's not an issue.
And we have.
Then where's it going?
Pumped out.
It's not-
There's been water line breaks.
Not in the last year.
And we had a.
You don't know anything about it.
outside-
But
That's
you
not
weren't playing.
included.
I'm
Well,
just
there's one or
asking.
two things. Either it's already hooked to a sewage system that we don't know about from the
Okay,
street.
I'm gonna
Really?
call the
Septic
meeting
has
to order
never
at
had problems.
7:26.
I'm just
You wanna wait
asking.
till 7:30?
And it's a can of worms.
No,
when they
let's
built
start
the,
now.
Okay.
there was
Every,
some-
there's already here, yeah, 7
For
on
30
the.
years,
Yeah.
nobody paid water for the pool.
All right,
It was a
first we have the
don't know.
secretary's report.
So,
What?
Did you call?
Ready?
No, she was talking to me.
Oh,
All right, the regular meeting of the Brandon Hills Special Detention District was held at the Brandon Community Center at 502 East 80th Street, Brandon, Florida, on August 7, 2025. President Janice Doyle called the meeting to order at 7:30 p.m. The following people were present: Janice Doyle, Brad Sampson, Christine Wilkes, Zach Cope, Zaretta Perro, Tracy Burgett. Ralph Amarola was absent. We had 3 guests: Jonathan Burgett, Lisa Carroll, and Mike Cooper from Cooper Pools. Secretary's report. There was no meeting held in July. The minutes of June's meeting were read by Zach. Brad motioned to accept the minutes with some corrections, notably that May's financial report will be added into June's minutes. And Zari seconded the motion. The minutes were approved. Christine presented the treasurer's report for July 2025. Beginning balance was $48,434.92. There was no income. Total expenses were $1,674.18. The ending cash balance in the Bank of America account was $46,760.74. Reserves for future capital were $30,171, and reserves for contingency were $3,504, totaling $33,675. Available cash for operations was $13,085.74. Zach motioned to approve the report, and Zary seconded the motion. It passed unanimously. For old business, Trissy presented 3 quotes for monthly pool maintenance to replace our current service. Mike Cooper from Cooper Pools also presented his company's monthly services in person, which is about $1,200 per month with chemicals included. Brad motioned to keep pool masters for at least the next month. Zary seconded the motion, and the motion passed. New business. Mary Mahoney reviewed the budget and pointed out that expenditures were not equal to revenue. Trissy motioned to increase expenditures under repair and maintenance so that expenditures and revenue would be equal. Brad seconded the motion, and the motion passed. Updated electrical work in the pump room includes panel replacement, fuse disconnects for a breaker, grounding rod, and any additional corrections. Zary motions to make these additions, and Justine seconded the motion. The motion passed. Brad will initiate the electrical work. Janice motioned to mail letters to all homeowners informing them of the intention to submit an unaudited budget. Trissy seconded the motion, and the motion passed. Zach will mail these letters and is authorized to use any postage and stationery necessary. Janice requested reimbursement in the amount of $48.38 for a new pool reservation sign. Zary motioned to reimburse Janice, and Zach seconded the motion. The motion passed. Zach motioned to adjourn the meeting, and Zary seconded. The motion passed, and the meeting was adjourned at 8:34 p.m.
Any additions or corrections to the minutes? Bobby?
It's an unaudited financial statement, not budget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was something about the wording that we've got to make sure it's,
I'll correct that.
to submit an unaudited budget. It's not a budget, it's
It's
a
an unaudited financial statement.
financial statement, yeah. Okay, any other additions or corrections? If not, do I hear a motion to accept as read? Second? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. Okay, treasurer's report, sorry.
The treasurer's report for August 2025. The beginning cash balance as of August 1st was $46,760.74. I had some dental work today, so I may have a little slur. But I haven't been drinking yet. We had no income for the month of August, and the total expenses were $1,649.25. The ending cash balance on August 31st was $45,111.49. Future reserve for future capital is $30,171. No change. Reserve for contingency, $3,504. The total reserves is $33,675. The available cash for operations is $11,436.49.
Any additions or corrections?
Motion accepted.
A second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
I have a question. When is the pool rental money? Do you deposit that once a year?
Most of the time.
Yeah. After like the summer?
Yeah, after the summer.
Yeah, that's like they do.
I
Okay,
think we have like, I don't know, $275
Yeah.
at the moment.
been using it.
It's been a busy year.
Right. I want to take a moment to introduce a neighbor you guys may not know. It's Andrew Vasquez. He lives
And
in, I know the, Fran McGregor's house, I believe, long time ago. He lives in,
Just don't give
on the other end of
Just don't give addresses because.
he has a skeleton in the yard.
Yes, I have discussed
There you go. So Andrew, and I have met. Andrew, I'm just delighted to tell you, works for a pool repair company. He is a family man. His kids are in football and he's there to watch them. And Andrew has offered to test the water. Andrew has offered to test the water with testing strips 2 days a week and enter it where it's supposed to do. And we're just delighted because it's always good to have another number to call when somebody says something's wrong at the pool. And so Andrew
those pools are expensive.
he is willing to be
getting the right information is more important.
Yeah.
but he's a good neighbor. He's starting out to be a good neighbor. His wife sometimes drives around the neighborhood on a golf cart, right? With kids around.
Me.
Yeah, okay. So that's Andrew. I'm glad to have him. I gave him a pump room key and said, document the water testing.
Is that skeleton a family member?
Yeah, it was.
Have you tried those test strips yet?
No, I've been super busy at work.
I know.
But we're starting to slow down because of rain and stuff. So I'm starting.
These are the ones that Ron Rogers used for 1.5 years when he did it. It's an app on your phone, and you just dip the strip in the water, and it comes up right. I mean, it should.
Yeah, it should. I'm gonna talk to one of my pool partners tomorrow and see if that's the best route to go.
If that's not the best route, let me know and we'll.
I'll handle it.
Yeah.
You don't worry
Okay.
about it. Yeah.
See, look at the attitude. I'll handle it. Great. Okay. Last month we talked about pool maintenance. The vote was taken, and I have told pool masters no date to not take care of the pool. So we are not under a rush to make any changes. That's really important because Cooper sent me his estimate, which is $13.50 a month for 3 visits per week. So what I would like to say is we've had one really high, we've had one at 600. We need something in the middle. We don't have a budget because we're just starting our New Year's budget, but we don't have a budget for $13.50 a month. Did your guy come out and look at it again, the pump room?
I asked him, he said he didn't need to. That's what he told me. Nick from Cooper Pool,
Christian Brothers.
Christian Brothers, thank you.
Right, I called them, I called her, the lady, for a reference, and I called the reference. Their biggest pool that they take care of is $31,000. Ours is $51,000. So, to me, there's a big difference between a $31,000 gallon pool and a $51,000, and the difference will show up in like how much they brush the pool because it will take an
I refer
extra.
Cooper. He's one of my best partners.
I'm just asking him if there is a difference.
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay.
Professional.
Yeah.
So, what I would like to.
I'll get a bid.
What I would like to do is, we'll just table this and let's focus on anybody. Try to find a middle of the road bid that's not, somebody we know we can count on, that's used to doing what we need done, better than the guys we have now. But Pool Masters is under contract, so the pool will continue to be taken care of. But I'm not, we can't afford $13.50 right now.
No, and the issue, because I have gotten them before, and he could probably help guide us, with our DE filters, when they have to come apart, there is a fee for that, and there is, it's extra work.
Right.
So anybody, that's why Pool Masters wants to go up, because
No,
they charge us
They already charge us a separate fee every
I
time
know,
they have to do that.
but I'm just saying,
$300.
originally, everything was set, and then they were only gonna charge us twice a year to take those DE filters apart and clean them for a separate fee. I had gotten some quotes where the price was a little higher, but they handled everything, the chemicals and the DE filters in a month, you know. So instead of charging you $500-600 twice a year, that was implemented in the monthly payments. So that way it would balance us out equally for the whole year, as opposed to having an $1,100 a month. That's all. But I'll get some more quotes.
DE
filters are easy.
I would love to see, Christian,
We had them
I'd love
replaced.
them to at least
That's something if
come
I
out.
needed to clean
Wait,
up.
did they come out? They came out?
So,
No, they actually didn't come out. I think
They didn't come out at all?
they did Google Maps and looked at it. Well, they looked up on the health department. I mean, to me,
And that
yeah.
gives it the size.
But-
But I don't want them to come out and we have them for 2 months and then they want to go up because most of these things are month to month. Or they give you a 30-day notice before they go up in price.
Right.
And they say, oh, well, we didn't know it had 2 of the DE60 filters in there that we're going to have to flush and maintain every
But you
time.
said that's extra, right?
Well, no.
They do that every single time?
That's breaking it down. So every so often they have to disassemble it,
Right, that's extra.
clean all the stuff out
Right.
and start fresh.
That's extra.
But every time they vacuum, they're supposed to back flush the DE filters. And there's 2 of them.
Right,
And
right.
then put in, I think it's about 5 pounds each or whatever, 7.5
Of
pounds
the-
each of the DE material back into the system.
Right, right.
And so that, that costs some money. It's not extraordinary, it's not a whole lot, but it is.
The point
So we want to make sure that they know there's
can't give you a
2.
quote if they can't see what is required.
Well,
But they
did.
said they could, but
did.
I wouldn't feel comfortable going with them until
Okay,
they come and see.
I'll
You know
tell
what I'm
them
saying?
that. Yeah, I'll tell them that,
Do
that's
all these
fine.
quotes include the chemicals? All of them?
Cooper does.
I know Cooper's does.
Christian Brothers,
Christian did
did,
the-
yep,
Christian
they
Brothers
included
did
the
too.
chemicals.
So,
The
Yeah,
thing- the
he's been
reason
very
that came,
responsive to me.
the reason that
After
came
just
up
emailed.
is because Pool Masters put out a new contract to add it,
Yeah.
yeah. So and she just said we haven't yet received a bill for the separate chemical cost.
I think that'll be the next one, because if you said
Probably.
through August, so September will have it'll be 485, 435.
475.
475.
Plus.
And then chemical.
And as you probably
Because the
saw,
total
not
went
everybody wants to
down
come out
plus.
and even bother to give you, it's hard to get people to come out.
Come out and look.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
It is.
it's not easy to
Yep.
find them.
Okay, so
But
let's,
I'll try and get somebody out to get at least another quote.
we need better service than what we're getting now, but right now, this will be another year's budget to do, right now. Okay, the September honor letter, are we gonna get that out by the 30th? Yes. Okay, I would like you to put these in, each one. This is, what I'm putting in there is if you wanna be on the neighborhood email, the Facebook, to reserve the pool, to get a pool key, and if you wanna volunteer to paint the cabana, just to text me. I'll be glad to put you to work.
Great idea. I like that.
okay, but that's not officially, most of those things you said is not officially our business. This is just as a community
It
thing to
is.
try to build,
Don't tell anybody that.
No, I want to make sure we realize
Did
that
you not
that's,
get
No, I love it. I love the
we're-
idea.
Yeah. Okay,
because we have nothing to do with the email, the community
Right.
email. We have nothing to do with Facebook, the community Facebook. The board has nothing to do with those 2 at all. I mean, we can be part of it, but not the board itself, anything over it, or anything establishing it.
So Zeri's an administrator.
That was
for-
before I was a trustee though.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
And I have it open if anybody else wants to be the administrator.
and that's the thing, anybody would give up.
If anybody wants to do the pool
Nobody wants to
reservations.
do it.
I've been doing it for more than 20 years.
Well, you did such a good job.
It's fine.
Okay.
If you've got the treasurer collecting the money from the pool, that's fine. It's fine with me.
Okay, one last, old business thing is Jared put the camera up at the pool, and it came up for he needs to pay another bill, another year. And it will be $156 a year. He will watch it and so on. He said, yeah, just so there's no lying about me, about it, that he's doing it as a good neighbor. So I need a vote, I need a motion that we re-up for the camera for
I
$150.
move that we renew it for a year for the 150.
$156. Second.
156.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Good, we'll renew that, and he will watch it.
Well, it gets him alerts when there's activity.
It does, and then if it's in the middle of the night, he's up with their new baby anyway, maybe, so.
Another?
They have number 4. She's adorable, she's.
He
Okay,
needs to find another hobby.
new business. If this is the meeting when we need to vote as to what our meeting schedule will be for fiscal year 25-26. We've been meeting on the first Thursday night forever, right, Jan? A long time. Jan was in charge of that 10 years ago. Does it work for everybody? Anybody want to make a motion that we maintain it for first Monday night of the month?
Monday,
And
Thursday?
first Thursday night of the month, and that Zach be authorized to publish such information in the newspaper as is required by the state of Florida.
So moved.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same side. Okay. Zari, you were our records disposal person. Did you get anything about it this year?
No.
You know what's happened? We all do everything digitally. We used to have to put in how many pounds, right? It was pounds. How many pounds of paperwork we disposed of, as if we all kept track. But I believe it must be all digital, because I haven't heard anything about it in a long time, and you didn't get anything. Okay, so we won't worry about that. Okay, the septic system. There is no septic tank. We were hooked into this sewer system from the beginning. We even got free water for how many years?
Like 30 years or something. Well,
20
it
or
was
30
within
years,
15
they
years
never
that they
even-
discovered it.
Yeah.
Before we were special district, but not much before that.
So Brandon Hills was special from the very beginning. It was the first subdivision, which means it had separate entrances, and everybody in Brandon loved it. I still run into people who tell me they're in their 50s and 60s and probably 70s. They say, I learned to swim in that pool. We had parties. Everybody had their parties there. So there is no septic. We are not charged by this for the sewer system. We probably have 125 flushes a year, if I'm estimated correctly. So,
What do you mean flushes?
well, the only reason it goes into
Toilet
septic is if you flush it.
Really?
Yeah, the water from the pool doesn't go through
The water
septic.
from the
No,
pool.
the water for the pool wouldn't go, no.
And they have no showers anymore, so.
And
there's
the-
Oh,
not
they
even
don't
that.
have showers?
Well, those showers, but we
Showers are
cut it off
being
when we had the homeless, before we had the cameras.
They burned the
We had
pipes.
one person come in there and tie it open, so we just kept on running once they took their free shower. And then they tried to
They
burn
burned
one
the
pipe, and
pipes
then they
in the
broke
women's.
the pipe in the girls' bathroom after we took the handles off. They just broke it and had the shower that way. We're just gushing water, so we capped
they-
those off.
And they use the,
And then we started locking, now we've actually started locking the bathrooms, and they're locked part of the time. Yeah, because the homeless are going in there and using it as their place.
So, let me ask you, so we are connected to sewer, we never have septic at all?
And never charged for the sewer.
Okay.
do we have confirmation of that? No.
We were in the early
We don't want to
days,
open that can of worms, though. We don't want to have to pay back sewage.
That's what I'm thinking.
so
That could be.
I think
Well,
it's a
that,
very
you know,
quiet
we can do that.
subject that we don't need to go there. The only time that's used is when the kids flush the toilet. Our technicians use it. Sometimes they flush, sometimes I find it when I go looking.
Yeah, sure.
So don't go there.
Hold on.
So no, you don't want to know some of the messes. Otherwise, I have a reimbursement. I have bought keys at Home Depot. The pool test strips, we'll see how those go. And I bought mulch. I'm gonna finish the south entrance Friday and Saturday. I'm pulling the weeds now and then I'll mulch it. I've got the mulch in the back of my car. So, you so vote to reimburse me $66.23. Second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Okay. I have been wanting to see how we're getting lots of Latino people in our neighborhood. They're doing a fantastic job of keeping their homes up. But we need to get them integrated into our neighborhood. And all of the houses that I've approached when I've gone for I don't know, I try to make sure I talk to somebody. They always have somebody that speaks English. I talked to Roberto at the south entrance, Ramirez, and I said, Roberto, we need to get the Spanish people, the Spanish-speaking people, feeling like this is their neighborhood too. So he and his wife are very social people. They're gonna plan a social at the pool for the Latino people. I said, you go for it. They're good at this. So
I have a welcome letter, and if Zari or Ralph would like to translate it, I can give you, I can email you the PDF.
Is that it?
Yeah, and you can, if you want to translate it into Spanish, I'd be happy to email it to you. It's got all the information.
Oh, okay.
So mail it in English and Spanish to every new person?
Yes, that's what I was thinking, yes. I passed it out, some lady, our next door neighbor needed a key to the pool, so I went to her house, and Hispanic, and gave her the welcome letter and the key to the pool.
Good. Which house was it?
Well, I'll write it down.
What's
There's
the
not much to translate here.
The house.
Okay, I know who that is. Yeah. Actually, that is Andrew's next door neighbor.
No más bien.
Yes,
Y
yes,
aquí,
yep,
la
yep,
basura, bien.
You'll do it, Zari?
There's only two things to translate. Trash on Tuesday and Friday, because all the emails, all the addresses, all the phone, you
Have
know,
to be in English?
all the YouTube, all the, it's all, that doesn't change. There's no YouTubo in español.
YouTube?
But and again, because this is really not board business, but I would hope that Roberta would make it not just Latino, because then we're not making it our neighborhood, we're making it segregated.
But to organize it and publish it and, you know, we can have new yard signs.
Well, our last full thing, we had it translated, the thing that went out, we had that translated in Spanish.
Yep.
Because we wanted everybody, so when that thing went out, we didn't have a big turnout, sadly, but it went out in Spanish and in English. Because, I mean, our neighbors speak very little English, and so we want to make sure that everybody was included. So we did that already. So
the neat thing
I'd hate to see it being divided is what I'm getting at.
Right, we don't want it divided, but we need to make it so that they're part of our neighborhood.
Oh, I
and if
agree.
they had a Spanish party, I'd go. You know, your neighbors
I was
try
gonna say,
really,
just
they
because they're
try
having a
so
Spanish
hard
party
to
doesn't
speak
mean others
English.
can't come.
Oh, I know.
They're wonderful at that.
I know.
They'll come by the house and
Oh, yeah.
they're wonderful about that.
They're great neighbors. I mean,
I can help throw a party. I throw a really good party.
You know?
Zari, Zari, do you want me to send you so you don't have to read
Email
the
it?
whole thing?
Yeah, I'm
I'm not
serious.
doing that whole thing, I'm just.
We get through a good party.
She's just doing the writing.
Right, but you'll have to redo it.
She'll get it back to
You have to write it up on a computer.
Oh, you're gonna give it back to me and I'll redo it? Oh.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, for discussion, anybody in the attending visitors have anything you want to discuss or talk about or ask or? Everybody's happy? Good. Board, anything you want to discuss or bring up?
Well, there is one thing. Tracy, did you say you gave someone a pool key?
Yes.
Well, I have a lot of pool keys and They're supposed to come to me, I guess. Not that I don't care.
I went to their house and they were there inside. I mean, in other words, I didn't have them come to my house because it could be anybody and I wouldn't know. So I specifically went to their house and gave them the keys.
I'm just wondering where that.
I'm sorry, I
What?
didn't hear you. Where did you get the
We
key?
had it, we had it.
Oh, I made it. I had it made.
Oh, you know.
Okay, I guess the thing is just to make sure, checks and balances, make sure it's something who should have a key. Because non-residents shouldn't have a key, and we're just trying to keep it, I think, one person doing it. Is that,
Yeah, and that's, now everybody will get it when they get this. Jan, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But we have a lot of new people in the neighborhood, so.
Everything else is the same.
yeah, apparently,
Use Google.
on backside of me, sold on it. Under 603, Beverly just sold.
Yes,
At
it
least
did.
according to the sign it says.
It's sold, it's pending.
That's.
It really.
Well, they have a sold sign on it.
I know, but it's pending. I looked online. It's pending. No, I didn't put a sold sign. You know, I mean, people are backing out like crazy.
In other words, the pending is now sold.
No, it's still pending.
Well, the sign says sold. I don't know.
They
I go
put the sign
online.
up well before it goes on Zillow. They want it known. Okay. Anything else? If not, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Any
Second.
second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Go home. Good.
Do we need to put the chairs up?
They were just in the back of the,
Yeah.
they're all put on the back of the wall.
To the translate. I'll have to ask John.
Yeah, I can do it for you.
You'll help me, John?
I'll help you.